Hi, welcome to 12 Weeks to a Wow Christmas with Lela. I'm Lela Monkey and you can find me at lelamonkey.com. This is week 8 and in our countdown to 12 Weeks to a Wow Christmas. And the cycle, it's like we're going in cycles of 4. And so it's a card, a bag, a box, and something fun. This is the something fun of this cycle. And these are cute little chapstick purses or whatever else you want to put inside, just some little candies or some little goodies. So let's go ahead and get started making these guys, and I'll describe some other things as we go along. What you're going to need, you're going to need a piece of 6" by 6" designer series paper, and I'll share about the scoring instructions in a moment. You're going to need 4 pieces of 3.5 inches by 1/2 inch coordinating cardstock, and you're going to need 2 pieces of ribbon that's either 6.5 to 7 inches. I ended up liking it a little bit shorter, but 6.5 to 7 inch ribbon, 2 pieces. That's all you're going to need. You're going to need a scoring board to be able to make your scores, and you're going to need a couple of magnets, very small magnets, and I'll show you those in a moment. Well, I'll show you those right now. Nope, I'll show you those right now. We've got these little magnets, and these are the 0.5 100 piece from Amazon. All right, for our 6 by 6 inch piece of paper, we're going to score it. And I'm scoring on our Simply scoreboard because I love the Simply scoreboard. You could absolutely do this on our trimmer. Our trimmer cuts and scores. I just do so many scores that I just prefer our Simply scored mat. And what I'm scoring at, I'm scoring at 1 1/4 by 4 3/4 on one side. I'm turning it and scoring it at 2.5 by 3.5 on the other side. And I haven't really paid attention to the inside. Actually, I'm thrilled. I'll show you the other one that went the other way, but I like this directionality, so this is great. You do want to pay attention to directionality of the outside at least. I was doing a practice one on this pretzel paper, and I thought it was so cute until I turned around and saw that it was so upside down. So you do want to pay attention to directionality, at least on the outside. All right, we've done that. Scored at 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. Scored by 2.5 by 3.5. And now we're going to burnish really well. It's really important that we burnish really well because we're going to be doing some additional folds. And the better the crisper our score lines are, the better the additional folds that we're going to do by hand are going to go. So I'm scoring. I know that I always say score well, and I'm telling you it makes all the difference because I've done these with and without scoring really well. So I am using a whimsical paper. It's called Merry and Bright. I love, love, love it. It's from the Stampin' Up! Holiday Mini Catalog, and it's just whimsical. It's merry and it's bright. It's just super fun. And what I've been doing for all the 12 weeks projects is I've been using the whimsical pattern, and then I've also been coming in with the traditional Saint Nick pattern. And today we're going to get to see some samples with the copper clay kind of Baroque side. So, but let's get to finishing the purse. So I've burnished both sides really, really well. And this side will actually show you pretty well what we've got. I'm going to have the spots on the outside, and what each side has, I'm holding it with kind of the ones where your score marks are near the inner and outer edges. And so you can see that there's like a small square in the middle. You're not going to do anything to those. You're going to be putting a score mark on each of the 4 rectangular corners. And so a mountain fold looks like this, and a valley fold looks like that. So you want all 4 corners to have both mountain folds up. So I'm going to burnish this just a little bit more because it doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate. So I'm going to just burnish it just a little bit better because it really, really, really matters to have this cooperation. All right, now I've got, I'll start here. I've got, this is the valley, I mean, that's the mountain and that's the mountain. And now I can see that they're starting to want to cooperate. What I want to do is basically fold this so that edge meets edge. And I don't want to crumple that corner. I want to gently guide it, gently pinch it. I want edge to meet edge. And once I've got that, I'm going to kind of clamp it. And then I'm going to come underneath and I'm going to, and you can't see it, but I'll show it to you, the desired state. I'm using my thumb and my fingers on the inside to really get a good score line. And then I'm going to come in, and now that I've got it, I'm really going to make it very, very crisp right there. Now that I'm sure that I've got it. So I'm really making it very crisp. That's what you want. You want on all four corners, we're going to go from the corner edge out. Just like that equidistant amount, if you will. So we're going to make our way around the whole structure and do that. And we want to make sure we have mountain meeting mountain. And when we've got it and it's got a good burnish, then that quarter is already going to start to want to fold in on itself. So I'm going to continue to massage it and pinch it a little bit so that corner, so that edge meets edge, not too far, not too little. If you follow with me at all, you know I make a lot of boxes and edge meets edge in the boxes. So it's actually that same kind of feeling. And it's a feeling really, but you can see it too. So I'm pinching it, I'm holding it, and I'm coming underneath and giving it a good score. And then I'm going to come in with my bone folder and further give it a good score. And then if you want to see what it's going to look like, our purse is starting to take shape. So we're going to have that shape right there, and we're just going to go to the other side and do the same thing. So I've got my mountain and my mountain. It's already wanting to start to cooperate. I'm going to pinch my little corner in. And if it needs a little help, I'll help it. I'm going to fold this. I don't want to fold too soon and I don't want to fold too late. I want to fold just right. And then once I've got it just right, I'm going to burnish underneath so that I've got a nice line, but then I'm going to further come in. And that's what's nice about the bone folder. The tip goes all the way in. Gosh, am I hard on my bone folders? I use my tools. That is a true fact. Oh, this bone folder, you know, if you join my team, I give everyone a bone folder because I'm very grateful to have people on my team. I've got a great team. There's more than just a bone folder. There's just a great community. You join Stampin' Up, you get a discount, chance to earn rewards. But you know what? Even just being a customer is amazing as well. I love to spoil my customers too. And like this is an example. I'm doing 12 weeks to a Wow Christmas. I'm recording the videos and giving free PDFs. All right. So I'm underneath and pinching that score line as well. And then I'm going to come here and further burnish it. I hope I got it right. Let me look at it. So let's have a look. Yes, I do. All right, that's it, you guys. Really, we've done the nuts and bolts of it. Like, that is the purse. But let's get to the rest of, like, gluing it and assembling it and all of that. But that's our purse. Oh, my gosh, is it cute? Oh, my gosh. And I love that those lights kind of go every different direction. So there is, like, no upside down. Super cute. Okay. All right, I'm going to scoochie this over, and we are going to put our ribbon over here. And the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our handles on before we close out the construction of the purse. So I've got my silver and white ribbon. Now here's a fun fact for you. I sell a 12 weeks of Christmas kit, so you can see the information below. By the way, if you're looking below, please like, please subscribe, please share, please comment. You can see some of the supplies below. You can see the supplies in the PDF if you sign up at lelamikey.com to get my emails where I send a new video out every week. But this, the 12 weeks kit comes with, like, let's say last week we did the explosion box. It comes with, I cut all that 12 by 12 and all the other pieces. I cut and score the cardstock. I give you a very thorough, detailed PDF. You get, if you order the Merry and Bright version, you get a roll of this ribbon. You get a pack of designer series paper and you get matching gems. Super duper fun. Okay, my little tape is falling off. What was I doing? I was taping the ribbon. I was doing it off the paper because I don't want the tape to stick anywhere. I was taping it off to the side. I've got my two ends right now. I like my ribbon handles to go on like that. And I'm not going to go on where this left edge is. I'm going to come in down about half an inch. And then over here, I'm going to come down about half an inch. And I want to be centered between left and right. So this can come over just a little bit more. So I want to be centered between left and right. Oh my gosh, cute. Okay, perfect. That's what I want right there. And I'll give a good, burnish so that that stays for now. But we're going to glue on top of it too. So now, because I've cut my ribbon the same size on both edges, it probably should work out pretty well that it's going to be the same height as long as I come down right about the same amount and I'm in the middle and I come down about the same amount and I'm in the middle. Go over just a little bit. Now let me just give it a little trial and see. Oh my gosh, perfect. It's perfect. Okay. All right, we're getting there, you guys. So now what I want to do, I'm going to close this down. And by the way, once I've done that, it's pretty much done. There's a few more finishing touches we'll put on it. You can transport it like that. They transport flat. So let's say you're going to make up a bunch and then you're traveling to go see family. You can transport them. Okay, I know I'm getting a little low on my glue, so let's hope this still has enough. This one does not. I go through glue, you guys. Let's hope this one does. Oh my gosh, I know I'm getting low. I'm sorry about this. This was inefficient. I'm gonna open a new bottle. I'm sorry. I knew I was getting low. I should have just opened the new bottle, but easy enough. I've got it right here. And here we go. All right. So what I want to do, I'll show you on this side. On the other side, I only want to glue that shape. I don't want to glue this shape. I don't want to glue this shape. I don't want to glue that shape. And then I want to glue that shape. I'm going to stick to one side at a time so that I can kind of get, because you'll see, it's a side. So I put my glue up there. I put my glue down there. I'm going to fold it over. I'm going to burnish and really, get it good and adhered to each other. And now that's it. That is side one. So let's come over and do side two. Same thing. I'm only going to put adhesive here, not here, not here, not here, and I'm going to put it here. So just go ahead and get that adhered. Go ahead and get that adhered. I'm going to fold that over. This side had a little bit more glue than I wanted, so I'm hoping it it's cooperating, and it is. It hasn't come out anywhere, and it's keeping everything down as it should. Isn't this a great way to kind of hide those handles? So they're really, really sealed in there. They're not, I mean, they're taped and then they're further sealed, so they're not going anywhere. And then they're hidden, like you can't see the edge of it, so it's just a nice lining. Look how cute and festive. Oh my gosh. So now we just need to make sure that it can adhere. So I've got my 4 pieces of coordinating cardstock, and I've got my 2 magnets, and I'm using the little magnets. The little magnets work perfectly fine, and the only thing I'll tell you about them is, well, there's all different sizes. These are the very littlest size. The thing I will tell you about these guys, you don't want to put anything really, really thick in here, or they won't clasp. But my intention for this is to put little chapstick in it, and it works perfectly. You could also put a little gift card, works perfectly. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a mini glue dot. Aren't these mini glue dots from like Kits and Paper Pumpkin? Aren't they amazing? They take a little getting used to, being perfectly honest, but then, oh my gosh, like they're so affordable is what I want to say, because I get them and then they last a very, 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 very long time. Okay, what am I doing? I'm putting it in the bottom center of one of the strips. And I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive all around. I don't want to lose that guy. I don't want to get glue anywhere else but where it's supposed to be. So the bottom, like, I'll show you a couple examples, but the magnet is here. It's not closer to the top, it's closer to the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure that stays on really well. And I'll share a few facts about it then. So I've done a few different versions. This one has it closer to the bottom, and so you can't see it from the top. You can't, it stays, but you can't see it. This one was done with little circles. Those always actually work out okay. There's not a strip there. There's just little circles. Those actually work out, but it's not my favorite. I prefer the rectangle. And then I've got one here where it's kind of closer to the top. I'll show you the design later, but it's kind of, you can see the magnets are like right at the top. They're visible. So I didn't put them at the bottom of the strip. I put them at the top of the strip. You can see them. It doesn't really bother me. They work fine. When they're in this position, they actually tend, you can put it a little heavier stuff and a little more and a little thicker stuff in there because this top really wants to connect. If you've got them a little bit lower, like we're doing here, you won't see them from the top. So let's see one. Yeah, like I showed you, you don't see them from the top. You just don't see them. You won't see them from the top, but you do want to, you don't want to have something as thick in there, or I have kind of a little hack I figured out too. But let's first get this done and then I'll show you. We're doing it at the bottom. So I've got magnet 1 in, and now I'm going to just throw magnet 2 at it. Magnet 2 is going to find it. It's going to find it perfectly, and it's going to find the right side. So I'm not putting my mini glue dot on the other side until I know that these two are married. It's married exactly where I want it, and it's married the exact side that I want it. So with that said, now I can come and give it a good close like this, edge to edge. I'm going to press right on the 2 magnets, and I'll tell you, sometimes the magnet is going to want to come back on itself. Is it going to do that now? It did not. It stayed. I'm very, very grateful. In the event that it wasn't adhesive enough and wanted to come back and stay over here, you just need to use like a little prying tool. You need to make sure that it's exactly centered so that when it closes, it snaps too, right? So that's great. So it's got the mini glue dot on it. It's adhered. And now we're going to go ahead and put glue on this strip, 1/2 inch by 3.5. And we're going to line the inside. We're going to cover it up nicely. Now, the thicker it gets, you really want to make sure that your magnet is still snapping to the other magnet. And it will. It will absolutely go through 2 pieces of cardstock. I told you if it's down a little bit more, there's a little hack you need to do that's going to help it cooperate more. If it's up higher, it's going to snap easier. But the little hack that I do is I just I push the edges of my purse in just a little bit, not too much, but I push the edges in so that the purse wants to close anyway, and then those magnets are going to find each other and they're going to snap too. So, so that's your little hack right there, and it's working fine. I'm not really creasing it. I do have some where I've creased it, and I feel like that takes away from the purse or bag kind of look of it, right? So that's it. We're just going to put our 2 final linings on them, and then we'll have a little demonstration of the kind of stuff that fits inside. So let's see, this was week 8. We have had cycles of a wow card. We've had a wow bag. We've had a wow box. We've had something fun. And we've had 2 rounds of that. This is the second something fun. So we have 1 more round coming up. And what I've decided to do for the additional, like for the last 4, for the final round, they're still wow. They are absolutely wow. I love, 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 love all of them. I do. I was going to say, oh, I love the last project, but I love all of them, or I wouldn't do them. But I've gone a little bit easier on you. So from here, we start to get just a little bit easier because I realize that crunch times are coming and Christmas is a coming, holidays are a coming, whatever you celebrate, it's coming. Thanksgiving is coming. All is coming. And so I went a little bit easier on you for the final 4, but they're no less wow. All right, so that's it, you guys. That is our bag. Oh my gosh, I love, 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 love these. So let's have a little runway walk. So here's an example of one with maybe a little smaller handle. So once you get used to it, maybe you want to do a little smaller handle, pull it in a little closer. And here's an example of you can do the closure just a little bit differently. I punched out one of those green circles with like a 1/2 inch punch. And that's just a perfectly nice lining too if you're in a hurry. Some little peppermints fit very nicely inside. So it's just a fun little treat. Here's this purse. What can we put inside this guy? Well, this guy, I keep showing this I'm Enough ring. I love this I'm Enough ring. Here this is. I could wrap it up in some little tissue paper and put it inside. Wouldn't that just be a sweet? I could hang a tag from the outside. And then we've got some other ones here. So this is one where, this was a practice one, so don't look at the closure because I was practicing and learning. But I love, this is the traditional St. Nick, and this is the Pebble Path Baroque design. Excuse me, I love it. And what does it have inside? I could put a York patty. This is where I've kind of pinched the edges too. So I like it a little less pinched right there. Just a little subtler. So nice that it snaps shut, but not as folded, but it's fine either way. So I could put a York peppermint patty in there. I could put a gift card. Oopsie. I could put a gift card in here. So there's that guy. Continuing on with the St. Nick Baroque pattern, here's copper clay. Love, 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 love this. And so that doesn't have anything inside of it just right now, but could pop a chapstick in it, could pop, let's see. Can I put a Snickers? Would that be too thick? I love Snickers. I love Snickers. It's a fun size. Well, isn't fun the theme? This is the something fun. I feel like we need a fun Snickers. Oh my God, perfect. So we could put a Snickers. Isn't that fun? We could put, what does this guy have inside? We could put some nuggets, and those kind of match. Let's put them up right there. We could put some gold nuggets. Super fun. I love this pattern. This is the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. And so this is side 1 and side 2. And at first I thought I wanted to see the red, which I do like. And then if you look on the inside, there's that like watercolor leaves. So pretty. I've had a lot of fun with this paper. Could put like a little yellow, I don't know, just a little yellow notepad. You could put little coupons or little I love you notes. So that's just something sweet and fun. But then look at this. I love the watercolor on the outside. And then you open up, it's got the red. There's our chapstick. You can get these from Amazon. I do have a blog post on my blog that talks about a ton of different gifts. So if you want this I Am Enough ring, I have a link to that. If you want chapstick, and it's sealed for your protection. It's the original. I have those linked. And what else? Okay, let's say you didn't want to do Christmas. Let's say you just, maybe you're watching this video in the summer, or you've done it and it was such a hit and you just want to have some table decorations or something fun over the summer. You could use, this is the, okay, this pack, don't remember the name of it. It's in the annual catalog and it's a large mega pack. Oh my gosh, it is an incredible, incredible value. You get so many sheets, so many different patterns, and 6x6, I mean, this was half a sheet of designer series paper right here. If there's 48 12 by 12 sheets, 48 times 4, I can't even do that math. It's like 200 little purses, right? So it's an incredible value. And so that would be like the plaid on the outside with the flowers on the inside. Super cute. And I love, like, isn't it fun that all our different ribbon just matches, right? And then this is the floral on the outside. Again, the magnets were towards the top. This is kind of when I was playing with it. And could put some little Hershey's Kisses in there. I could probably put 3, and that would be really sweet. Maybe a little gift card and a little note. So, awesome. So, there's quite a few videos out there on small purses. And so I made this one my own. I did see one where if you wanted maybe a, I guess, more finished top to make it look like a purse, you could take a tag and kind of marry it up. I'll be honest with you, I wanted to show you one that was repeatable and doable. The other one, it had, like, you had to get the tag exactly perfectly glued and exactly perfectly lined up and exactly perfectly the right size. We don't even have that size punch anymore. So I thought, you know what, this is a little simpler, but very nice and very lined anyway. And then we could add hang a little tag or something. So anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching today. Please like, please share, please subscribe. If you want the 12 weeks kit, I still have 12-week kits available. If you need any of this product, if you need the Merry and Bright, if you need the Joy of Christmas, if you need the traditional Santa, if you need the, I forgot the name, but the amazing mega pack, if you need any of these ribbons, like, I would love, love, love to be your demonstrator, and I'm super grateful that you came today. So thank you. Please share what you make. Please stay in touch. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye.